All eyes have been on the Kings, excuse me, as they inch closer and closer to a playoff spot. So our good friend Cody Stark is making his way through the neighborhood to chat with some very dedicated Kings fans. Hey, Code.
That's right. Andrew, light the beam, baby. Look at that. Look at that. You guys recognize that?
Yeah.
That's the beam that I have. Andrew sent me one of those because he 3D prints them and all the whole thing.
These ones I make with the Cricut. It basically etches the acrylic. This is the 3D printed thing, which Dave Black and I found online and printed out, and then he made it so that you could put the LED light in it. So
let's talk about your experience with the Kings. How long, say back in the day, how young were you when you got addicted to the Kings?
I've been going to the games since they came here in '85. My dad was one of those people that would go to the luncheons what they have with players and coaches. So he would bring home Kings memorabilia and stuff to me. And true diehard probably when they moved into the new Arco Arena in '88. '88, yeah. And though I do remember a kid just wanting the hot dog and the soda.
Of course, of course. Now, you've got this collection. This is only a part of the collection. Right. Apparently, there's more other places if you can imagine. But look at all this stuff. So is there something that you're like super proud of? You're like, oh, this is the coolest part.
The most obvious one is the Arco Arena seats. A group of us would split season tickets, so we got the seats. And then my wife surprised me with this like base, so you could actually sit in them. So they fully work. And my daughter will sometimes be sitting there while working and just use the cup holder or whatnot.
Oh, nice. So. Nice. It is nice that it does have cup holders, because the seats that I get at Golden One don't have cup holders, baby.
This is true.
Let's see. Let's look over here at some of your bobbleheads and stuff. You got a lot of bobbleheads.
Yeah, I would pick up all those Game Time magazines that they'd have at the end of the game, so I've got a ton of those. And then the Carl's Jr. bobbleheads, obviously, right there in the middle. And then my dad would buy me Kings calendars every year, so they're like dotted up there. Random signed basketballs, like the one way up in the corner there is a Doug Christie signed basketball.
Oh, cool.
The other one, I believe that's a Tyreek Evans one, but you can't really see the signature on it from here.
I forgot about him.
He did have the signature of a doctor, so it's hard to tell. I understand. What are your feelings? 16 years. 16 years of this drought. We've been in a desert. How are you feeling right now?
I'm obviously a little disappointed that we didn't get to celebrate at home last night, but we're going to make it because the magic number still won.
Right.
So I'm ecstatic that we're finally going to make it to the playoffs, obviously. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
And every year you have the high hopes, but this year, obviously something has really clicked. Mike Brown has brought his coaching staff and everybody's bought in, and it's just been awesome to watch.
It has been awesome to watch. Thank you, sir, for having me into your house. Finally, thank you for my Light the Beam shirt. He made this one for me, which I wear religiously, too.
I have all those on my Etsy store also.
Oh, yeah. What's your Etsy store? Tell them real quick.
Creations 55 Designs. And I also created a playoff beam activated one that I was going to show last night, but I put it up there. But I will book it
eventually
when the Kings do clinch.
Yeah, exactly. Look at all those signed jerseys, man. This is the coolest collection. All right, thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, we are going to go to another Kings collector, and then in the 10 o'clock hour, we're going to meet a 99-year-old Kings fan. I can't begin to tell you how excited I'm about that. All right, back to you guys.
Hey, Code, I'm looking up Kings playoff tickets on StubHub. Round one.
Yes, sir.
Cheapest ones, $700.
$700?
Yes.
That's a little different than the $20 ticket that I was just looking at.
Up to $3,000. Section 202, Tina. All right. Thank you, Code. Appreciate it.
Well, that's my seats.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Thanks.